one introduces themselves, it is common to hear something like, "Hello, I'm Joe," or "Hey, I'm Logan." I am whatever your name is. That's who you are. You are your name. But when I go around saying I'm Jesus, that's the story of my life. I've been accused that I say that just to get attention. I argue that what we do is for attention. Otherwise, why do anything around anyone? But that isn't why I call myself Jesus. Yeah, it's tactical, but most importantly, it's true. Now, I'm not Mr. Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior of the universe, but I am named after him. I am Jesus Abraham. Those are my first two names. My logic is, if you are speaking to me in English, then say my name in English. The most common dispute is, well, if you're Mexican, then your name should be pronounced in Mexican. But there's a few flaws with that assumption. The first is a phonetic problem. If you want to call George Jorge, I guess that's fine. But it should be pronounced Jorge, not Jorge, because you're still saying it in English, but with a butchered accent. You ever seen the commercials where they try and mix the two languages? It's so cringy. They'll do something like, "Hello and welcome to Taco Cabana, where we serve the freshest margaritas. Come by, we're at the corner of Washington and Santa Maria de Guadalupe de Santo Niño. We'll be waiting." Ugh. Imagine it the other way around. "Hola, bienvenidos a Jack in the Box, donde tenemos los mejores extreme sausage sandwiches. Aquí estamos en la esquina de Cortés y St. Petersburg, Crenshaw, and Mafia Boulevard. Te esperamos." It's forced. And the worst part is that there is a sense of pride, but it isn't earned or justified. It feels arrogant and cheap. There are two common reactions I get when introducing myself. The pleasant one is one of immediate acceptance. "Yo, I'm Jesus." "Hey, what's up, Jesus? I'm Hector." And the conversation moves on. I play nonchalant, but deep inside excited that this person is probably cool as shit. The negative one is more like, "Yo, I'm Jesus," followed by a slight pause, a people's eyebrow, and a double chin. Jesus?" And that's when my shadow wakes up, man, fantasizing of creative ways of detaching this person's limbs from their smuggish body. They say that which angers you controls you, and I've been practicing for many years how to control my reactions. Sometimes I can tell the person is just naive, and I let them say whatever they wish. But when the tone borders a condescending way of correction, like I'm saying something that isn't true, that's when frustration ensues. And not necessarily because they don't say my name properly, but because from there on, these people are going to be cautious of everything I say, and vice versa. This is what I meant about it being tactical. These people are so engulfed by their ideology, and this idea that only one person in the history of history can be named Jesus, that no matter my logic, their walls go up and feel personally attacked. As if I cared about their faith or feelings. I get it, you're religious, and that's beautiful, but what the hell does that have to do with me, Jesus? And besides, if you call me Jesus, who do you think that name is referring to? Fucking Jesus, just in a different language. And if you want to get technical, his name isn't Jesus either. It's Yeshu or Yeshua. It's actually closer to Joshua than Jesus. This says a lot about their character, their unshakable view of the world, my way or the highway mentality, which I do admire, so there is still a level of respect for somebody who sticks to their guns, but it must be based on logic and good nature. This is the same battle Muhammad Ali went through when he discovered the true nature of his race and how his name was a, quote, slave title. The people who insisted that his name is still Cassius Clay appeared to be playing a game of identity manipulation, the very same thing Ali was fighting against, and the very same thing I feel. As for Jesus, or in Texas, Jesus, that isn't even a real name. Who in their right mind would name their child something like calling out the god of thunder? As if one would so casually say hey to Zeus. Is he supposed to respond, "Hey, Zeus!" Yeah? Imagine the moment I was born. I'm there. Baby Jesus, all cute and shit. And the nurse comes in. "Ay, míralo, qué bonito. No, hombre, te la bañas. Wow. Qué niño tan hermoso. ¿Cómo se llama?" And my mom goes, "Hey, Zeus." See, it doesn't fit. And of course, if they're speaking Spanish, my name would be Jesus. But that's my point. They're speaking Spanish. It would be proper. With all that being said, many still refuse or don't care. My name is still Jesus because the people who named me were not speaking English when my name first went on paper. And as a final attempt to persuade them, I ask them what country Hitler ruled. And if they are being honest with their arguments and decide to keep talking about it, they will say Germany. But, according to their logic, that would be incorrect. Because the Germans don't call their land Germany. I believe it's something like Deutschland. Hell, in Spanish, Germany isn't even Germany or Deutschland either. It's Alemania. Three different languages, three different pronunciations, but all proper in its native tongue. This does seem to stump them, but by then, whatever bond we could have had is so saturated, and I have such a hard time surrendering anyway, it would be best to let it go, and we can then fantasize about how we can sacrifice one another away from each other in peace.